Okay. Good morning, guys. For today's workout, you should have, you just need one dumbbell, unless you want to change weights or something, and then a kettlebell ideally. Later on, you might want a second dumbbell for the bicep curls, just kind of depends on what weights you have access to. And then for the cardio piece, some of you are outside, so you can go for a run. I know, Susan, you'll probably bike. If you don't have those options, like I'm just going to be kind of shadow jumping rope sort of thing. And yeah, I think that should be all. Maybe an ab mat for the V-ends if you want that. So let me pull up the warm-up. Yes. Oh, whoops. That was wrong. There we go. Okay, so 8 minutes, 40 on, 20 off. You're gonna start with your cardio. So if you're outside and running, I would just do like a really quick 40 seconds and back. And then we're gonna go alternating jumping lunges. So these aren't where the knee touches the ground. Instead, you'll just kind of stay in like a half lunge position and just jump and switch legs in the air. Then we're gonna go Russian swing, so chest height. After that, we're gonna go right arm power snatch. And then at the halfway point, I'm gonna have you switch to a split snatch. Okay, so that's why we're doing the alternating jumping lunges first. I want you to just practice having one foot slightly in front of the other. Then we'll do up downs, so like a burpee, but not as bad. Then we'll go left arm snatch. Then either our V-ups or knee ends. I want you to stay in a hollow body, start to finish. And then lastly will be probably just more of like a plank to downward dog for you guys. Okay. Any questions about the warm-up? Wonderful. I'm trying out a new timer that I got, so we're gonna hope that it works today. Otherwise, I will switch to something else if I need to. So guys, we're gonna start first with the cardio. So if you need your jump rope or something, grab that.
Your toes in the way.
Okay. Whoops. 10 seconds here. Yep. And relax. So guys, in the next one, we're gonna go jumping lunges. So if my right leg is forward, my left arm is forward, I'll switch legs and arms. Good, relax. Next one's gonna be our Russian swing. So grab either your kettlebell or your dumbbell, chest tight. Yep. right, guys, now we're gonna go single dumbbell, right arm, power snatch. Both heads touch the ground. Snatch up one movement. Keep the weight close to your body. Zip the coat, lock out overhead. Both heads touch. Remember, butt back, knees out. And at this point now, what I want you to do is, the weight's in your right arm, your left leg goes forward. Return to center, and then come down. Good, relax. Next is going to be our up down. So remember, you're basically going down to a plank and then kicking back up, standing. Okay, so jump back, jump forward, stand. Yep. Good, guys, let's go to the other arm now for that snatch. Just a regular power snatch, and then we'll switch to the split snatch halfway. Yep. So where the opposite leg goes forward, bring both underneath you, then the weight down. Go ahead and go to that split snatch. Make sure everything's locked out before that weight comes down. Good. All right, guys, next one is our V-ups or knee ends, okay? So you're gonna be in this hollow body, and then you can either come up, pull the knee in, or come up and touch the toes. In 3. So start in our hollow body, touch the toes, keep the legs straight, or if you need to, pull the knee in. If you're doing the V-ups, remember, keep those knees locked out. And you want to bring both up and touch it basically over the center of your body. Good. And then guys, on this last one, you're just gonna go through an inchworm. I'm gonna guide you through it. Go ahead and stand up nice and tall. Feet should be just basically underneath the hips. And walk the hands out to a plank position. And then go ahead and lower down and into your up dog. So arms will be straight, looking up. Should feel a stretch through the low back. You can twist over one shoulder, twist over the other. And then go ahead and hike the hips up to your downward dog. Pedal the feet a little bit. And then we're gonna go right foot to right hand. Make sure that that heel is on the ground, twist over that bent knee. Good, let's come back down, switch sides. Good, last time in downward dog, and then let's walk the feet to the hands. Stand all the way up, arms up overhead, and stretch. Good. Guys, go ahead and grab a sip of water while I get the timer set. And I'm going to share my screen to go over the workout. Okay, so lucky for you, since you're at home, we're gonna work for 20 minutes. All right, you guys don't need 5 minutes to clean off all your stuff and put it all away. So the folks at the gym are gonna have a 15-minute AMRAP just so they can still end on time and clean everything. But for us, 20-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds and reps as possible in 20 minutes. We're gonna start with 400-meter run, row or ski, 0.8K on the bike, or just 2 minutes of jump rope, jumping jacks, just something to elevate the heart rate. After that, we're gonna go 20 total alternating dumbbell split snatches, okay? So you're gonna do one on your right arm. That means your left leg will be forward, bring both underneath you, come down, switch to your left arm, your right leg's forward, and just repeat that for 20 total reps. Once you finish that, you're gonna go 15 American swings. So that'll be overhead, the biceps covering the ears. Ideally try and get those unbroken, but if you need to break it, just 2 sets, maybe 10 and 5 or 8 and 7. And then we're gonna go 20 V-ups. Okay, so it goes 400 meters or 2 minutes, and then 20 alternating snatches, 15 swings, 20 V-ups. If you need to scale the V-up, do the knee in. And really just think about kind of crunching your body so that you're centered. So if you're bringing your legs and arms up, they should meet in the center, okay? All right. Any questions about our AMRAP?
You do the 2 minutes every time. That's not a buy-in. It's part of the
Correct.
AMRAP, right?
Yep, that's part of the AMRAP. Yep. So the AMRAP has 4 movements. There's the cardio, the snatch, the swing, and the V-up. Tim, before I forget, on your V-up, bring the chest and arms up more so that you're meeting the feet more like over the center of the body.
Okay, yeah.
Versus having your feet come and kind of meet your hands.
I'll work on that.
All right, cool. All right. Cool. Let's see. All right, guys. So remember again, actually, I'll copy and paste this real quick into the chat in case anyone forgets. So now it's in the chat box. If you forget, need to refresh. Guys, as always, good luck, have fun, move well. I'm gonna get the timer going here. Steph, are you good? Good, okay. All right, guys, in 10. 2, 1, go. 2 minutes. Nice work, guys. You are 5 minutes in. guys. More than halfway done. Nice work, guys. Less than 6 minutes to go. All right, guys, less than 2 minutes. Ninety seconds. Less than a minute. Five seconds. And relax. Nice work, guys. We'll just go around, just say the score you got. Anything else? I forgot to split snatch for like the first 3 rounds, sorry. I'm a little out of it this morning. Steph, how'd you do?
Good. I had 4 rounds plus 50 seconds jump rope.
Nice, cool. Hillary, how about you?
I had 3 full rounds, a full jump rope, and then 10 of the
Snatches? Cool.
overhead split.
Snatches, yeah.
Yeah, split snatch.
Yeah, that's good. Maya, Tim, how'd you guys do?
I got 3 rounds.
Good,
I did 3 rounds of run and 2 snatches.
cool. Maya, did you use the new 35?
No, I used the 26 because it was overhead.
Good, yes. That was a test. Good job.
I did the 35 for Russians.
Yeah. And once that gets easier, then just kind of raise it up a little bit higher.
I did feel like I was like almost pushing it, like it was kind of easy, so it was almost going too far back. So I
Yeah, that's when you really have to focus on squeezing it at the top, and that'll make your momentum stop. And then kind of relax the grip a little bit on the way back down.
will do.
Cool. Susan, how'd you do?
3 rounds plus 90 seconds of cardio glory.
Excellent. Eric and Nicole, how'd you guys do?
I got 4 full rounds plus the cardio.
Good. Did you run?
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe 500. I'm not sure what the distance is here. I think Nicole got 4 even.
Cool.
She's
Well, we
still
won't be
running.
there to measure and contradict you. So if you say 500, then it's 500.
It could have been. I don't know. It was a full 2 minutes of running.
Perfect. Yeah, for you, then I'm sure that was 500.
Yeah.
Heather, how'd you do?
3 rounds, full cardio, and 2 snatches.
Cool. Okay. Excellent, guys. So we have a little finisher to get in because we gotta get our burpees in today, or at least you do. I won't be doing burpees. But let me share my screen for this last part. Okay, so this is just 5 rounds for quality. I don't want it to take more than 10 minutes, and it shouldn't. You're gonna do 10 bicep curls. So depending on the weight that you have, if you have like one heavy weight, then just hold one head in each hand and then just curl up to the chin. If you have 2 weights and you want to use both arms individually, then you'll just curl those together. So you do 10 of those and then 5 burpees. Okay, you're just gonna go back and forth between curls and burpees for 5 sets. On the last set though, be sure you get in 6 burpees because today is June 26th. So you need 1 extra one to get to 26. After everyone finishes this part, then we will just kind of stretch out and then you'll be done. Any questions on the curls or the biceps or the burpees? Wonderful. So I'll give you guys a second to just kind of grab your weight. I'm just gonna have the timer going in the background, just make sure we kind of stay on time here. I mean, really should be more like 5 minutes or less. All right, cool. Looks like everybody's situated.
So it's, I'm sorry, 5 and 5, right?
Yeah, 5 and 5, except on the very last one, you're gonna do 6 burpees. All right, guys, 10 seconds. Three, All right, guys, so most everyone is done. We have 1 or 2 people are just finishing up their last round. We've got about 10 minutes left. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of take you through some stretches, mostly for the glutes and hamstrings and calves, just because that's the muscle groups we primarily hit. We do a little bit with the lats too, because the lats also are what's controlling that kettlebell going up either to chest or overhead. Okay. So on this first one, what we're going to do is just we're going to start standing, and we're just going to do a simple standing hamstring stretch. So you're just going to take the right leg over left leg, get a nice big breath in, exhale, and then fold down to the ground. And we're just going to hold. As you exhale, try and get a little bit deeper. Good, go ahead and come on out of it. We're going to go arms up overhead. We're going to lean back just slightly. Inhale, exhale as you come down. See, maybe you can get a little bit deeper. Keep that back leg straight. Should feel in the hamstring. Good, go ahead and stand up one more time. Arms up overhead. Big inhale, and then we're going to exhale. And our last fold. Tuck the head. So the head should be looking, eyes should be looking at the knees. And just try and exhale, fold a little deeper. Cool. Guys, let's go ahead and switch legs. All right, and then same idea, we're gonna start overhead and then exhale as we come down. And you might notice one side's a little tighter than the other. That's very normal. And exhale, come back up. And then same idea, fold. Tuck the head. Really try to keep that back knee straight to feel the stretch in the hamstring. Good, last time here, guys. One big inhale, up over top, and then exhale, fold. Good. So next what we're gonna do, guys, is come down to the ground. And what I want you to do is you're gonna take your right leg and then cross your ankle over your left knee, and then the hands go through that opening, and you're just gonna pull that knee towards you. And you can also kind of try and push this knee away from you. And you should feel a stretch in the IT band and then also in your glutes. You can lean your head back and rest it on the ground. Okay, so you can have a nice flat back. But you should be feeling this in the leg that's crossed over the other. Oh, don't worry about that. Guys, let's go ahead and switch legs. And then same idea, just kind of pushing this knee forward, pulling the other one towards you. And so I'm feeling a stretch along this outside part of my leg and then also down into my glutes. So this is called our figure 4 stretch. Sometimes it's called a gentleman's stretch. cool. And then last one, guys, go ahead and sit up nice and tall. And we're just gonna have one leg stretched out, and then you're just gonna kind of pull the toes. I primarily want you to feel this in the calf. If you're really tight in the hamstrings, you'll probably feel it there as well. But I don't want you to like round your back to try and like get a deeper stretch for your hamstring. I want you primarily to pull the toes to the shin and feel it in the calf. And then just every 10, 15, 20 seconds, just come out of it and then try to get just a little bit deeper. And let's go ahead and switch sides here. You may also feel a little stretch in the opposite hip flexor. If you have your other knee bent, that's not working. That's normal too, that's good. Just means you're a little tight. And remember, come out of it, kind of shake it out, and then exhale, fold. And then I'm gonna end, guys, with this last one just because I can feel my hip flexors are a little tight. So bring both feet into a butterfly position. And then I want you to kind of use your forearms and elbows to drive those knees down to the ground. Sometimes if I'm really tight here and I have like a sandbag, I'll like put the sandbag on my knee just to kind of push it down more, to stretch it out. You can also do these little pulses. If you can see me, I'm just kind of pulsing up and down, trying to get them to relax a little bit and stretch out a little more. All right, guys. That is all I got for you. Just a quick reminder, if you're interested in coming to class this weekend, we're doing a fundraiser for Best Kids. It's a really great organization. Stephanie and Jeffrey, Stephanie's the mentor, Jeffrey is one of the foster kids there in the program. He's a really good kid. Stephanie's a really good mentor. They're both gonna be at the 8:30 class. So if you're interested in meeting either of them, if you're interested in possibly mentoring a kid, Stephanie is happy to talk to you about that and how much.
Not me, Stephanie, by the way.
Yeah, no, not Steph Lansing, different.
I'm like, oh, I got a mentor.
No. So they do personal training with Matt about once a week. And that's just like one of the activities that they do together. And then she usually spends another hour or so with him during the week. But anyway, so we're going to raise money for that organization and just kind of spread awareness around it. And as another, just kind of people are interested in getting involved in the community. So we're going to have class at 6 a.m., 7:15, and 8:30. And then hopefully, if the weather cooperates, we will have 1 or 2 classes Sunday night. But the weather looks good for tomorrow morning, so we'll definitely have those. If you want to bring a friend or family member, you gotta let me know ASAP so I can save you a spot in a class. Because as you know, spots are limited. Any questions from anybody? Cool, wonderful. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy this great weather. Eric, safe travels back in a week or so.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. And
Good workout.
Good, thanks. Tim, I'll text you about stopping by later.
Sounds good. We'll be here.
Okay. All right, good.
Take care.
Wonderful.
Good to see
Thanks,
everybody.
guys. Take care.